welcome to Road to the End, and we are on our next day in our 4-part series of Growing Faith. And today's title is Reaping and Sowing. And like usual, we'll start off with scriptures. Our scriptures today are 1 Corinthians 9:24, Galatians 6:9, Philippians 4:13, and Hebrews 12:1-3. I'll start off with 1 Corinthians 9:24. Do you not know that those who run in a race all run, but one receives the prize? Run in such a way that you may obtain it. Galatians 6:9. And let us not grow weary while doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not lose heart. Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And Hebrews 12:1-3. Therefore, we also, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which so easily ensnares us, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and has sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. For consider him who endured such hostility from sinners against himself, lest you become weary and discouraged in your souls. Right. On to the devotion. Sometimes it feels easier to just give up, doesn't it? We try and get so tired at all of the trying, especially when we don't see any results or fruit from our labor. So when we make the choice to stop trying, even though we desperately hope that we'll see some kind of positive outcome, in our lives we're either sowing good things or bad things. We're either planting seeds that will sprout and yield a positive outcome, or we're allowing weeds to take root in our lives. And if we're honest, it seems that it's easier for weeds to take root in our lives than any fruit-bearing plant, right? Galatians 6:9 says, let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. It's hard to do the right things, to choose to persevere when we see no results. Persevere. But if we want to reap a harvest, we can't give up. Choosing to go to the gym for 1 week will not result in a new, healthy body. We must keep going, week in and week out, to see some byproduct that shows our hard work. We cannot expect our failing marriage to be better after being nice to our spouse for one day. We must put in the effort in and invest in our marriage day in and out, fully trusting God to bring about the true change. You never harvest right after you plant. Farmers know this. They plant in one season and harvest during another. So if you want to see amazing results in your life, you must keep going. You can't give up and still expect a harvest. It's so easy for us to think that way. We expect God to give us his blessings and a fruitful life, yet we give up long ago. We must not grow disheartened in this journey, because we'll reap what we sow. The question is, will you stay the course? That was a good devotion. And I already have my thoughts pile in already. The one that stands out the most is the sowing of good and bad. Okay, let's go with I think think a good picture is painting a picture. So you want to do a nice picture with good details. So you want to do it within a week. So you do it for maybe 3 days, and you do hard, but then you just like, oh man, this is taking forever, or I keep messing up, and you just give up. And now it's probably been 3 weeks and you didn't finish your product. So that's, you're sowing a bad seed basically. So in the run, what are you gonna get? Nothing really. Bad harvest. But a good one is you've pulled through the whole 7 days painting your picture or drawing it, and then when you're done, you got your completed picture. You got your full harvest. And that can go within a lot of things, just like our Christian life. You can go in a whole month of just indulging in pleasure. All pleasure is not terrible, but you could just go off reading books, play video games, watch TV, be on your phone, and just not be spending time in the Word and doing something productive. And that hinders your spiritual life. Because while you are as long as you're in the Word and you do the good things, in that time it's also planting seeds in different spots of your life, and then later on they'll just sprout out, and like the devotion said, blessings will come. So go with full-hearted when doing things for the Lord, or anything that's good and right in the Lord's eyes, and then you'll get good results, and you won't miss out on God's blessings. And not only that, God will want to bless you, but if you're sowing bad seeds, you won't receive that till later. Like, you're gonna push his blessing way further, because he gives it to you when the time is right. So that's my piece on it, and that was a good devotion. So I'll end the video now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.